Cleveland will retain possession. Ron right side. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And so here's Cleveland. Clock at 4. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Goes to the away team. And here's George. Up top, Sarr. Outside, Adebayo. And they pick up 2.
And each year, Adebayo looks more and more comfortable shooting the ball off the catch. He's become a scoring threat from all over the floor.
Screened by Grant. Pass to Drummond. And stolen by Sarr. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the big fella, Alexander, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Just 2 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Adebayo. The shot by George, wide open. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Pass to Sarr. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here. That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Now here's James. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Out to Barrett. Shot clock at 2. And that one's good. Drummond.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Well, those offensive rebounds and second chance points really pay off throughout the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
From deep, James. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 6 points.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Here's George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all three levels.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Now, here's Bridges. Hasn't made one yet. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. And George with this stuff.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
It's Adebayo with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
From deep, James.
Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurting because of it.
From deep, George. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Bridges. Will it go? Good, and the assist goes to James.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's George. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. George has got 9 points. That's the end. First quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Up by 15. We'll take a quick break, then get... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Adebayo stretching his range, able to connect there.
Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. Back to James. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Corner jumper right in Hardaway's wheelhouse.
The drive. Power that baby down. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Kevin?
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Up again. James on the follow. James has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. And now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Now Sarr. He's got 12. Adebayo, high post. Hardaway with a wide open look. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint.
3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
It's good on the putback. Finney Smith's got his first basket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Back to Hardaway. Sarr the screen. And Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Pass to LeBron. Driving the lane. Out to Bridges. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
To the inside. It's deflected. LeBron outside.
2 minutes remaining.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Keep on dancing. Let's hear it for you. Substitution.
Here's Pajemski. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. And he lays it straight in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a wide open look for Sarr. Misses the three. Pajemski with it. Sweet little floater. Pajemski's got 4 this quarter.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Over to the wing. And here's Adebayo outside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Shamet on the wing. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Corner shot. A shot by Pajemski, no good. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Pass to Finney Smith. To the middle. Here's Diabate. Back to Finney Smith. Got a piece of it. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
With the score.
Delivering the blowout.
20.
We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's George. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Pass to Song. Adebayo the screen. From outside the arc, Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got 17.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Bridges misses.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Rebound Andre Drummond. Inside. Kicks it out to Grant. Back to Barrett. Screen by Grant. In the corner, Drummond with it. The three-pointer, no good. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the four without question.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Down low. And stolen by Drummond. From deep, James. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Outside for George. And the three off target. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Intercepted. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Sarr. Hits the three-point bomb. Sarr's got 6 points in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's James. Driving in. Count that bucket.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just whirls his way inside and takes advantage. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh my goodness. 2 loud points for Bam.
No one near James as he lets it go. From outside off the mark.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Sarr. That three off the mark. And here's Cleveland. Outside, James.
Away team foul.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Barrett. He has yet to score. From the arc. And Sarr pulls it down.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Inside. Bridges with the steal. Comes up. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Here's Sarr. 22 points for him. Hits it from three-point range. Walsh has got 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And it's Drummond missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Timeout called. Cleveland.
Timeout.
LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
There's 45 seconds left for the third. 6 to shoot. Pass to Diabate. Floats one. Aldama with the rebound. Shamet with the steal. Pajemski on the wing. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Pick by Finney-Smith.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
No, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And at the end,
60.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Cleveland with the ball. Now Pajemski. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Grant in the corner. Finney-Smith. Great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Hardaway. Puts up a three. Sarr's shot is off. Bridges with it. Hardaway picks him up. Pass to Barrett. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Just beautiful teamwork right there. Adebayo with perfect timing on that jump.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Walsh. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Lays it up off the glass. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
That's where Adebayo makes his living, in the paint.
Grant outside. Barrett for 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Timeout called, Cleveland. Substitution here for Cleveland. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Now here's James. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them.
Oh, it would not be tonight!
What a burst!
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Stars got 12 points in just the second half. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. The putback.
Ball over from below the basket. The ball goes to the away team.
And here is Hardaway. Pass to Song.
The game, 2 minutes.
Out to Hardaway. No good with the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Stars shot is off. James looking it over. From deep three-point land, James with another miss.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And here's LeBron outside. No good that time. They double him with LeBron.
Cleveland foul.
And James picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Pass to Drummond. Back to James. Clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the way.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Hardaway with it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Hardaway with the steal. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd